to be honest, it really is an honor for me to be working with Regal and Mr. Sel, Mother Lily, because they're a very established production company, and they've been here for so many years. And then the fact that they're here to support me in this new venture, I'm just really, really grateful. Like the fact that I can even call Mr. Sel and ask for advice and a random day. So it's not even a matter of what made me say yes. I absolutely would want to be part of actually anything with Regal. That's 100%. And aside from that is the story. I remember when I read the script, it was something that I was like, this is a bit risky. Kasi it's a story that's never been talked about, I believe. So parang ako, of course, we're always there to entertain. When we release films, we're there to entertain, make people happy, magpakilig. But this one, we're here to spark a conversation. And that, for me, I was already blown away.
Pero grabe nga yung mga outfits mo dito. Kanina kapag 50 Shades of Grey na leather ako nakita rin na
yes.
Outfit eh.
Trust me, when we were pabawas ng pabawas, kaya ba? Kaya ba? Sige mo na yan, sige, tignan natin.
No way!
Pabawas ng pabawas, and then I was like, sige, it's direct naman. That's the thing you know, when the trust is there,
right.
Full trust, I just, sorry to flashback sa akin. Yung scenes, but anyway, si Direk is great because, of course, nung una, it felt like a fashion show. Oh, I love wearing this outfit. Nung tumagal na sabi ko, Direk, I don't feel comfortable na I feel violated somehow. Okay, takpan na natin si Lovi, takpan natin siya. So may ganon, may mga moments talaga nila. It's normal naman for actors.
Right.
Yeah, especially when shooting that scene,
I feel violated too. Jay, ano ba eksena yun? Ikaw na magkwento.
Spoil eh.
Masaspoil ba? Kanina yung mga kandong, yung mga gano'n, iba na agad, steamy na eh.
Oh, pero it's great. Kasi nga sabi ko, the sexiness part of the film is just tip of the iceberg.
That's right.
There's so much depth in this story.
For sure.
And everyone just did an amazing job. And thank you so much to them for bringing out the best.
Yes.
The best? Ganun kayo after. You'll understand why.
Okay. Our next question is from June Laling of Abante. It's for Lovi.
Yes.
Ano ang reaction mo sa dulog ng tao sa all-out mall show niyo nitong weekend? Fisher Mall, Malabon, SM Sangandaan, SM Pampanga, SM Clark. We saw the photo. Ayan, we're posting the photos right over here. Bukod pa yan sa mga cinema visits sa SM North at Train Noma. How was that experience for you?
Oh my God. As in, ang sarap ng pakiramdam to see everybody. Sa totoo lang, I was really nervous before doing our mall shows and our cinema visits kasi it's been a while. Siguro last time na ginawa ko puta was pre-pandemic pa. So I was nervous and I did not expect, yung warmth. And I'm just so grateful that everyone came to see us. And I pray it translates to them watching the film as well.
Yes, on October 16.
October 16.
Okay, it's also for Lovi again from Romel Gonzalez of PEP and Police Files tonight. You kind of touched on this kanina na, no? So, Say LOVI Productions is starting a production company and nagkaroon kayo ng collaboration agad with Regal, the longest active film production sa Pinas. Anong napipil mo rito? What made you venture into this role? And can you tell us who were your mentors? And what kind of producer are you?
Okay, so what made me do this was actually, what sparked this is I've always loved writing my own stories and concepts. And I remember it started both with our film seasons with Regal. And then I came up with that concept, and then suddenly, it was just nice to be part of the process. And then biglang may script na kami, na-cast na, and then everything just came together. And then we were taken on by Netflix, and I was just like, well, I can keep doing this because there are so many stories that I wanna tell and showcase, and eventually get into script writing. Baka naman you can teach me, baka pwede ako mag-take ng classes sa'yo. But basically, that's what sparked it. And afterwards, of course, my mentor is Mr. Sel, because the fact that I can call her
Anytime.
Anytime. I mean, thank you, Mr. Sal. I'm really grateful. And my husband as well, since he produces films abroad. So he teaches me that.
Dang. Okay. Before we call in Tessa Mauricio to ask her question personally tonight, there's this question for Jameson Blake from Mikey Viñas of Kapamilya Vines. Masasabi mo bang nakaka-intimidate ang magkagusto sa isang lawyer? Kasi may connotation na nai-intimidate tayo sa mga ganong profession.
I think at first, ganun yung
Nag-love ka na ba sa isang lawyer?
Sorry.
Nagka-crush ka na ba sa isang lawyer? Ever?
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa?
Hindi
Okay.
pa. Pero I have some friends who are lawyers. I think
Okay.
it's just the first impression is it's their profession and we expect na lahat ng lawyers or majority, a lot of lawyers are really smart, they're very intelligent. So, ayun, syempre if you like a lawyer, may crush ka sa isang lawyer, syempre you have to be careful not to do something bad kasi syempre that's
Ako,
they can
debate yan.
Oo. Yun lang eh. So siguro yun yung first impression lang. Pero I think you just have to get to, you just have to get to know the person.
By any chance ba, anyone in the cast nagkaroon ng crush or something with a lawyer? Wala naman? Ay, Dustin ka! No way! Go ahead!
Attorney Alex.
Ay,
Magaling talaga siya.
Iba din to.
Iba din eh. Matinig medyo ba?
ang daming chicks! Ang daming chicks dito! Chick boy nga!
Actually, malapit na nga siya. May scene na ano. Yung scene.
Alright. Tessa, where are you? Go ahead, Tessa. Wait, bigyan natin ng microphone si Tessa. She's that small, petite, beautiful girl right over there. Ito na. Abot ka na ng microphone. There you go.
Good evening to the sizzling cast and of course our director and writer. Nabati ko na po si Direk Connie kanina na napakaganda ng kanyang suot. It really exudes, power for women, diba? I mean, it's Filipiniana, but the look really is very powerful. And I know Direk that it's important to you even when directing sexy films, that show women. In mga scenes like we saw earlier, of course, the dignity of the woman, and of course, yung women power, as I was saying earlier. How are you able to balance this, do you think, without any spoilers? Napag-usapan natin ito ng story conference pa lang po nun, and you said that it's what you will try to achieve, but how have you done it? What can we look forward to see that happening in this movie?
We crafted this character together, all of us, most especially with Long. We had long discussions about how we're going to mount the character of Alexis. And yung Filipino wear, for me, I researched about being lawyers, and I've interviewed judges and lawyers, and I've observed and stalked their IGs, and I realized that very patriotic sila in the way that they will wear Filipino wear, and that's also my advocacy. So it was like parang second nature to incorporate this in the character of Alexis, that she will wear something very Filipino, because it tells another layer of story from the cultural communities who work on these items or on these weaves that we put in the outfits. It pushes forward our Filipino identity without screaming for it. Parang she goes with her character as a lawyer, upholding the law, defending who needs defense, and putting things into the right perspective, while using Filipino stuff for her home and for her team in the Miranda office. How do we balance this? Sex is a part of our lives, di ba? So parang ito lang, trabaho, sex, play, di ba? So, balance.
Work and play. No, work and play.
Play, kasi, babae ito gusto niya marinig yung boses niya. She wants her voice to be heard, but at the same time, she is a feminine woman who's nurturing, who's loving, who's gentle. But she knows what she wants, and that is what probably I want the women to recognize and see, that they see the strength in this character and see the strength in them as well as they watch the film.
So, parang as women po, we shouldn't be embarrassed to show the world that, we also have a right to pleasure as much as as men.
Yes, and also fashion in a way tells your culture too. And sa babae, for me personally, kung alam ko na I'm gonna be around people who will make a judgment of me, a-outfit ako. Yun, naka-outfit ako. May judgment. Hindi, kasi doon mo kukunin yung energy mo, doon mo kukunin yung confidence mo. Whatever works for you as a woman, go for it. If it's wearing this, putting your hair this way, heels, go for it. I mean, there's no one to tell you how you will express yourself. You're the one who's going to tell, this is how I want to express myself and this is my voice.
Alright. Thank you, Tessa. Thank you very much, Tessa. Before we pass the microphone to June Lalin, we have a question here from Chad of Manila Feed for JM. Nakarelate ka ba sa concept of guilty pleasure in real life? What's your personal guilty pleasure? Parang ang personal na question ni Chad sa'yo, no?
Siguro alak.
Okay.
Sarap. Pero masama sa katawan. Masama sa utak. So, pag sumusobra, kahit walang control. So,
May reaction si Bixby doon. Mag-react sa sagot niya ni JM eh. We have June Lalin here. June!
Wala yung ayan. Yes. Good evening. Hi, Lavi.
Hi, good evening.
Ang ganda. Wala ka naman sa atin. Lavi, congratulations. Siyempre, saksi kami ang social media. The way na pagkagawa talaga kayo ng mga tao. Diba? Nakaka-proud. Lavi, you're like your dad. Kasi sobrang puri sa'yo ng mga tao sa mall shows, sa mga events ng guilty pleasure. Kasi kahit gaano na nagmamadali, na halos tinutulak natin ng mga security, pero pag may sumigaw, paano magpa-picture, sumibigil ka.
Well, thanks, Tita June. I try my best, kung pwede ko pagbigyan lahat, gagawin ko, to be honest. Because I'm a fan myself, and I know how it feels to want to see someone, and I just can't believe I'm in that position, to be honest. Na I'm the one walking down there, and people want to take photos with me. Sometimes I still can't believe it, and that's why I guess it's a simple way of giving back that support. Hindi maliit na bagay na lang to make someone happy, and I can't believe na nagagawa ko yun. So I'm grateful. Like, I can't believe it.
And yeah, I think I met you when nung 15 ka pala, and you're still the same Lavi po. Nung nag-penetrate mo ang Hollywood, ako mismo, even I'm really close to you, inisip ko, ano kaya magbabago kay Lavi? Magiging katulad kaya siya ng mga Hollywood stories na hindi basta-basta pwedeng nakita. But even in the States, yung best tayo kasama. Talagang ikaw yung nag-i-invite sa akin to see you and Monty. Walang magbabago. So, lalo kami naging proud sa'yo na even na, nung una syempre nakakatakot, ilalayo ba siya ng Hollywood sa atin? Pero, etong ugali mo, hindi ka nagbabago, parang walang pagbabago na, mas nare-reach ka pa, di ba? Sobrang bait.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate you lang.
Love you, Tita John. Thank you so much.
Alam mo, pinaka-natouch ako na yung assistant mo, talagang gumawa ka ng paraan para madalang, hindi alam ng iba, gumawa ka talaga ng paraan kasi hindi siya naka-join sa wedding mo sa UK, yung tayo, di ba? Pero gumawa ka para maisama mo siya. So, with that, I'd like to congratulate you. And dapat palakpakan po natin lahat sila sa pagiging sobrang mabait na hindi na mabago. Kaya kami we're all full support sa'yo sa Hollywood career mo. And of course, on the 16th sa Guilty Pleasure, Lavi, nagpa-schedule ako ng black screening for you.
Wow!
ito yung support ko sa'yo kasi nakita ko the way ng pagmamahal mo. Ano ka pa gumawa ka pa ng production company sa LOVI Productions para makatulong sa mga taga-industriya, sa local movie industry. Yeah. So alam namin, kahit lumaki ka pang Hollywood star, hindi mo iiwanan.
Scratch na raw po lahat nung prepared
Thank
before.
you
Yung
so
print ko
much.
na lahat.
I love you, Tita Jude. Thank you, I love you so much. No, I'm truly grateful for everyone around me. To be honest, parang, us actors, we really are no one without our support system around us. And so, kahit sino pa, like our managers, our, directors, everyone is like, lahat yun parang tumutulong. It's like a step, for everyone to reach our goals. So, I'm grateful to everyone here, everyone here, Tita June. Thank you so much because I appreciate you all.
Ang actor kasi sipag ng mga kasama mo.
Super!
Alam mo, Lavi, last year, November, I was with Mother and Rosel. Pinagpilihan ni Richard Somis din. Tsaka ni Mother, tsaka ni... Actually, kasama to yung action movie mo sa mga na-approve pa ni Mother.
Yes.
Na talagang, alam niya na gagawin ko. And talagang sinasabi niya kung gaano siya kabilib sa'yo. From the very start, hanggang na nag-asawa ka na nga, hanggang nagkaroon ka na ng Hollywood projects, diba? So, yan. Ako, good luck with Guilty Pleasure. Yan. Good luck sa inyong lahat. And we love you. Yun lang. Thank you, MJ.
Thank you, June! Grabe, pa-block screening!
Thank you!
Wala akong masabi. Pasabog agad si June. Matatanggapin ba ito ni Gorgie Rula? Gorgie, ikaw na ang next na magtatanong! Pa-block screening din si Gorgie?
Bong.
Teka, ito muna si Gorgie. Gorgie Rula.
Palakpakan muna natin si June. Bongga, kanyang hanash, di ba? Pwede na sa mga kwentuhan na lang ng LOVI, di ba? Congratulations. Sinabi kanina ng Direk Connie na, dito nga kanina sabi ni MJ na sexiest movie, di ba? Kung sino pang gusto sumagot, so anong sexiest na ginawa, anong pinaka-daring na ginawa dito? Sexy ba yung story o yung mga scenes talaga?
Yan. Direk, sexy ka ba dito?
Kami nagka-threesome nila. So, ano ba? Maraming sensual moments, definitely. Kasi pelikula ng babae. So, asahan mo na yun, babae, may kumbang, malambot, mabango. So, yun na. Kaya sensual siya. However, syempre, iba-iba naman ang views ng kasama mo sa isang kwarto kung ano yung sensual at hindi, di ba? So, doon magkakaroon ng magkakatalo, kumbaga. Bawat isa sa kanila, actually, na nandito, except si Sarah. Lahat merong sensual moment.
Ay, napakwento naman yung hinihingi ni Gorgie
Eto na lang, siguro, para hindi natin spoil din, you have to go to the theaters para makita ninyo kung ano exactly ito ma-experience ninyo, hindi lang kwento. Kumaga.
Idea lang direct. Kasi sinasabi panoodin na lang. Papanoodin naman talaga. And then kasi I remember yung ginawa ng movie ni LOVI din, ang Sanjo. Grabe ang pagka-sexy nito.
Malaya.
Oo, malaya.
I'll be honest,
Yes.
it's the first love scene of mine that I was able to fully watch.
Yun,
I was like,
malaya.
ooh, that's nice. That's loving.
Pero si ano dun si Sanjo, medyo nabigla raw siya doon. Doon sa ginawa. Tawa pa si JM. JM at si Jameson, sabi nila, they feel violated, di ba? Ganon din ba yung na-feel ninyo doon sa feelings ni Sanjo?
Saka parang Gorgie, ang gusto ko malaman, si Lovi ba ang tumitimon nung eksena?
Oo, doon sa Malaya.
Yung pag-lead.
LOVI.
Hindi. Hindi. Kasi syempre iba yung malaya, iba yung guilty pleasure. So, iba rin yung the way that I wanted to present the woman. So, yung mga lalaki, sila ang mga leaders.
Dito?
Nakagulit Nag-trip ba kayo? Parang nag-enjoy naman. Ako din napagod.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nabigla ako sa first day namin. Kasi first day namin, we had to do our most daring scene together. Me and
First
Lovey.
day, nice to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you. To break the ice agad.
You know what? I think Direk does this on purpose. The first time I ever met Zanjo as well, pagpasok ko, nice to meet you, ganyan. Okay, kissing scene agad at love scene agad. I'm like, oh my God, yun yung nangyari sa amin.
Kailangan natin ng tension, di ba?
Yes.
So tension sales yun at the same time.
So
Easy
parang
sale.
magkaroon daw kami ng tension this whole.
And then ito na lang, si Jameson at saka si JM ba, medyo napa-plaster ba kayo dito? Sa mga eksena na ginawa niyo?
Yes.
Oo.
Hindi ko ma-explain yun.
Alam mo, meron akong gusto sabihin. First time ako naka-encounter ng mga love scenes na kasi organic is the way that you wanna do it. So, meron ginawa si Jameson, si Jacob at saka si Bobby in their intimate scene where na-surprise din ako sa kanya, but I let it be. Yung parang they were playing a song and then sobrang naging intense yung emotions nila that basta I'm not gonna say, basta it was so intense na parang, oh my God, anong nangyayari? I don't want to stop it. Kasi I know that I want to respect that this is how they want it to flow, and I'm just gonna get to the bottom of it later on while I'm editing it, and it paid off. Yung kay Jameson naman siya kay Lonnie, masasabi ko lang, lasing siya sa sarap. Intoxicated is the word. Intoxicated siya sa ganda ni Alexis.
Okay, last na lang. Lovey, kumusta sa producer? First production din ng Say Lovey, di ba?
Yes, ng Lovo.
Oo, so kumusta yung mas na-enjoy mo ba to produce more films or medyo nadala ka din ng konti or sumakit ang ulo mo?
Of course, it's a bit of a headache, but then, ganun naman talaga, if you want to grow, diba, you have to go through all these stages. Yeah, and, you know, the outcome will always be great. So, I'm gonna keep creating more, especially if I'm working with such amazing actors and director, writer, everyone. Yes, 100%, I wanna keep doing it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Gargi. Maraming salamat. Let's call in Nikki Wang.
Ilulong nila sa iyo sila.
Nikki. Okay. Ayan, may spotlight ka na dito.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations to the entire cast and of course the direct. I'd like to ask Dustin. Hi Dustin. Relatively, you're one of the parang newbies dito sa cast. And of course, you're also part of the GUZMAN network. So how does it feel working with a more experienced actors like Jay and Lodi and of course Jameson?
Of course, yeah. It's not usual for me to work with Kapamilya actors, and gladly Michelle opened this opportunity for me to learn and work with them. And alam naman natin lahat na veterans na sila. And yun na lang yung inisip ko. Hindi ko natin lang kung saan sila galing.
Sabi ko experience.
Yeah, so yeah. So, doon ako natuto sa pagiging veterans nila na kahit na veteran na sila, grabe sila mag-prepare.
Baka pa ako, bro.
Kasi ganun lang.
Hindi kasi veterans in a way na magaling. Kumbaga, experience na sa industriya. So, kahit pa gano'n, humble rin sila. Kasi ako, honestly, bago lang ako, like you said, medyo mahihain pa. So, nagulat ako nung sila, very approachable and grabe yung work ethic na kahit na experience na nga. Grabe yung preparation pa rin nila. Hindi sila kampante sa work. So, ayun lang naman.
Kanino ba yung mas marami kang eksena sa kanila?
Kay Abarly, yes.
So, is there something that you learned from her when you're doing your scenes with her?
Actually, meron. Na-appreciate ko na binigyan niya ako ng chance umarte. Yeah, naramdaman ko yun kasi na-experience ko na rin umarte sa isang eksena na ramdam ko na parang gano'n. But then kay Lovi, sobrang na feel ko na binigyan niya ako ng chance talaga. Hindi ako na-intimidate kasi naging maganda lang yung flow. Because of that.
Alright, thank you.
No, actually, mahusay dito si Dustin. Talagang you have to watch out for his performance. And I'm super excited. Yung scene namin together, I was actually very impressed. So,
Thank you.
I'm excited na mapanood din ako.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
One question lang kay Direk. Direk, kasi kanina narinig ko na about the intimate scenes. I wanted to know if there's something that you did in this film that you have not done in your previous projects.
Lahat ng intimate scenes na ginawa namin in this film was carefully thought out. Siyempre kanina nag-joke kami about the intimate scenes, diba? But that's the lighter side of it. On a more serious note, it's something that we really were mindful when we did it because
Mindful.
because there's a mindful and organic, but there's a situation that's leaning on it. So, kailangan namin pag-usapan. Meron kami mga, hindi na yung on the set itself because I feel like it's going to be hard to describe and I want to be candid with them when I discuss what we're going to do. And so I set them aside and I talked to them separately in a room and I told them this is what's going to happen. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? And then along the way while it's happening, syempre may mga scenes where I have to assure them individually that this is just a scene, that it's not a real thing that we're doing, but it's a scene, and so that we forge forward and mindful again in how we continue.
Thank you very much, and again, good luck with the film.
Thank you, Nikki. Let's call it now G Trilliana. After ni G is June Nardo. So let's call it first G. Hi, G.
Good evening, and thank you. Hi. So, how do you think will the Filipino audience, will the audience accept for the activism? Kasi, diba, this is R16 without the rights. Ngayon, ano po, syempre, marami namang napapanood na natin yung mga ganyan klaseng pelikula. So, yung audience natin ngayon, do you think are ready for this type of entertainment?
Here, alam mo, while I'm watching the material or even while we're shooting some of the scenes, I find myself clenching my hands. So that's one. And there's sort of like a tension and heat inside me. And it could mean many things. It depends on you as you watch the film. What is the reason why it's there? But there's that tension in each of the scenes. Definitely, yung makikita nila is something na tingin ko hindi pa nila nakita.
So I think there's something that needs to be talked about, and I think that's one of the reasons why this film is going to be out there, because
it's just the beginning of something. It's actually bigger than this film, and we hope that the film sparks that conversation para furthermore mapag-usapan pa siya, ma-discuss pa siya, gawin pa siya ng other versions of this. You see that, alam naman natin what happens inside the room, right? Alam natin what happens between two lovers. But the way that we mounted it, I think, it's organically and intrinsically JL, Lovi, Jameson, Dustin, and Angelica. So definitely iba siya, that I can guarantee.
So, nasabi na ni Direk, so yung other members of the cast, what do you want the audience to take away from this? film.
JN. Go ahead, JN.
Siguro more on entertainment, bukod dun informational siya. And mas lalawak yung self-awareness ng mga tao pag napanood nila ito kung ano yung mga thin lines, na mga borderlines ng mga lampasan o hindi
On consent,
lampasan.
Finland consent, on... Yung ba yun?
Thin line daw ba on consent?
Yes po.
Jameson, you wanna add?
And I think since it's also tackling a sensitive topic, I think it's giving awareness to people, and other than entertainment, I think people will be able to pick up a lesson from it on how to deal with other people, how to how to be aware of the kind of person you're dealing with, and how to be aware about their actions and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's more on the relationship side, on how I think a lot of people will learn from that.
For Lovi, do you think, how important is guilty pleasure? I mean, not the pleasure itself, but the movie for you.
Oh, for me, it's something that needs to be out there, because one thing that we should learn about people is boundaries, and we have to understand that thin line, as JM said, na parang we have to respect everyone's personal boundaries, personal space, no matter who you are. And quirks, it's like what is pleasure to you may not be pleasure to someone else. So we have to, keep that in mind.
In this line of work, minsan may mga times na you feel, sabi mo nga kanina, meron parang nagpa-violate ka.
I was like, it wasn't in a very negative manner, you know what I mean? It was just one moment, kasi I would like to say, perception din sa akin ng tao siguro is like, these scenes are easy for me. I always dress a certain way, but I'm really far from that person. The real Lovi is far from that, to be honest. But it was already a given. This is the kind of story that we're gonna share. And so the fact that we feel these things when we were filming, it means that we are gonna convey the message. So parang I wasn't really like personally violated the way, but the fact that I felt that way sa film, I feel like ma-translate yung message niya.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, G. Let's call now Junardo.